Welcome back to Demo Mode, the show where I set out to rate every single game in my collection. The only rule is that I can only play the first hour of the game, excluding its intro cutscene. And today that game is Spinning the Wheel.
This is my first time recording in person.
I know, we totally didn't have a Skate 3 video that was going to come out and then got corrupted midway through fucking processing.
Not at all.
I want to cry. Kingdom Hearts, please. Oh, no.
When I heard there was going to be a Scooby-Doo video game coming out, naturally I thought I'd get a call. I mean, I was in over 21 episodes, and I did all my own stunts, unlike the Creeper. Big baby. I mean, it's a great game. It's called Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, with Scooby and Shaggy and an all-new adventure. A lot of fun, but it could have had me.
Before we get this video started, I just want to mention that my capture card couldn't pick up the audio, so all the audio in the background was actually picked up by my microphone as it came through the TV. So it's not the most crystal clear thing ever, but it's not loud enough to where you can't hear what me and Andrew are saying in the clips that I do show of the gameplay. So, I don't know, I just thought it would be nice to bring up why the audio sounds so weird. The game just sort of begins. You're in the game already, except it's just Shaggy and Scooby. Apparently the whole gang doesn't get sucked in. I don't know why it singled out specifically those two people. Fred and Daphne, I guess, are getting an antivirus, and Velma's doing something. But they don't seem like they're scared, so...
Wow, Scooby! Like, isn't this groovy? We're the stars of our very own video game.
What? The Phantom Virus isn't the one that brought them in there. The Phantom Virus is just in the game, and they happened to already go into the game. And it was just like a weird coincidence. Speaking of the Phantom Virus, when he shows up, Andrew freaks the fuck out, and I had to lower his audio so much. Like, the whole point of the... So the game actually starts, and it turns out that Velma is also here, and I don't know what the fuck happened with the audio department. Shaggy and Scooby come in perfectly fine. Like, they have crystal clear for the PS1 era audio, but Velma comes in, and it sounds like you're just in a fucking open mic Modern Warfare lobby.
Always a good idea when there's a phantom virus in there.
Also, apparently the budget couldn't include collision, so you can just walk through Velma. She's the first character you see, and she has no collision. I need to bring that up, just to set you guys up for the quality that this game is. So we start the first level, and oh, never mind. Velma sounds perfectly fine now.
Scooby, can you hear me?
Why is she so uncompressed now? Even though she's on a walkie-talkie, so it would make more sense now for her to be compressed and shitty sounding than it did when we were standing right next to her. Also, Comic Sans is here. So we start this, and Fred, you know, rings us on our fucking PDA to tell us that we can't eat the pies, and that we throw the pies, and then that kills things. I don't know why the main weapon is pies. I get it's a kid's game, but you're in a video game. You can literally have Scooby do anything. You couldn't have him use fireballs or, like, fireworks or bricks. You've thrown bricks at people before in the show. Why does it have to be pies? Pies isn't a weapon. If a guy's running at me with a fucking sword, a pie is not going to just make a poof into thin air. And to any of you who've actually seen the movie and notice how the first level's in ancient Japan and not on the moon, which is where the movie actually starts the game, just keep that in mind. The enemies are just piss easy. One of them has a ranged attack. It's just a ninja that throws ninja stars at you. The others just grunt their way towards you.
These guys know karate.
Not only are they really slow, they're all one-shot, and the ones that, like, if they do block your way, tend to just stand in your way, and you can just hit them with a pie, and oh, they're gone! Threat resolved! Daphne manages to hit us up and just tells us straight bullshit.
On your toes, Scooby. You don't know karate.
That's
but
bullshit.
those
I
guys
could
sure
pull
do.
up.
Pardon me.
I definitely could find a scene where Scooby does karate. I didn't say he had to be good at it. We get to the end of the level, and we get the first box of Scooby snacks, and then Scooby just busts it down real fucking hard. Sick dance, dude. I decided that me and Andrew, since he was here, we would take turns on each level. X and circle to break those. X and circle.
Nope.
Listen, I didn't say I had to be good at it. Andrew beats the next level, and we move on to the first boss, which is a samurai. He just does this, like, slash, shoots fire down the 3 columns that he's not standing on. He does a little charge, and then I noticed there's a little chance sign above his health bar, which is where I learned that the game not only tells you when he's vulnerable, he is invulnerable all the time. Until this point. I get it's a kid's game, but restricting damage to a certain point in a boss fight is really boring game design because then there's no strategy. The fun of dodging damage in a boss fight is also being able to deal damage while you're dodging it. If the whole goal is just to avoid damage, you just have to sit in the fucking corner and then wait for him to be ready, hit him once, go back to your corner. That's very boring game design. Like, when your player base is this young, this is an E-rated game, it's Scooby-Doo, the kids playing it were probably like, I don't know, like 8. There's no real sense of accomplishment from defeating a boss that you were told how to beat. Like, again, you don't have to, you can make the animation when he's vulnerable blatantly obvious that he's vulnerable, but the fact is not only is it set to one specific part and it tells you when to do it, you may as well be fucking following Lego levels of instructions on how to defeat the boss. There's no trying, there's no thinking that has to go on to defeat this guy. They're all like that, every single boss, even the ones, again, halfway through the game. Afterwards, we head to ancient Rome. This time, we get to play as Shaggy.
I really do hope... Oh, we're playing as Shaggy now, dude.
Sick. I wonder if the gameplay is going to be exactly the same.
No, Shaggy has a gun.
Who, if the way this game handles vertical platforming is to be taken into account, is made up of 98% fucking helium. I jest, but seriously, the platforming in this platformer is really bad. You can't gauge a jump from the weird-ass 3/4 angle this game is shot from, and you have to base everything off of your shadow. But even then, the floaty as fuck controls make it really difficult to get, like, slight movements mid-air off, because it's either gonna be you don't make the movement, or you fucking miss it by a mile. Like, those are your in-betweens, so I have to kind of, like, really gently tap the analog stick as much as I can. And I get that originally, I think this was designed with the D-pad in mind, but the DualShock was out already, so I don't know why they didn't just test it with both. There can also be the issue of the game not properly conveying if you're going to miss a jump or not when it's at this, like, sideways kind of angle. So, at one point, I just missed a jump by a fucking mile, because I think I'm perfectly in line with it, but it turns out I was way off to the side. Keep in mind, I wasn't going diagonal. I just hit the D-pad. I just happened to not be lined up, but the game didn't really show me that I wasn't lined up, so I just fell through. Near the end of the level, there's this bit where you run away from a chariot, which happens in the movie, except it's inside of the Coliseum, not outside of it. The fact is we're not in an area from the movie in mind, but there's these obstacles that are down. So you're being chased, and you're down a hallway. It's kind of like the boulder bit from Crash Bandicoot, because this game is very obviously trying to knock off Crash Bandicoot. But where in Crash Bandicoot, there's pitfalls and little landmines and things to avoid while you go through it. In this, there's just columns, but the columns are on the far ends of the sides, so you'll never run into them if you just go straight down the middle. The biggest obstacle is this really stupid fucking hole that just appears out of nowhere.
I think he's stuck there.
You're done now? That just comes out of nowhere.
That's so fun.
During the next level, I handed off to Andrew, and I learned that he can't tell the difference between a shadow and a hole.
What the fuck?
Just walk! Stop jumping through it! Just
No,
walk under
'cause
them!
there's a hole.
No, there isn't! That's not a hole. I'll tell you when there's a hole. That's not a hole. That's a hole.
This is a hole.
Yes, that's not a hole. If it's cloudy on the other side, it's not a hole.
I can't tell!
Maybe you need glasses. Andrew beats the next level, and we move on to the boss, which is the part where Shaggy fights the lion at the center of the Coliseum. And this fight is weird. This is how it starts. So 4 skeletons will pop up in the balconies, or in the seats of the Coliseum, and they'll throw some spears at you. The first time, it's one right after another in really quick succession. Then the lion comes out and he dashes until that funny little chant sign pops up to tell you he's damageable. And then you hit him and he just goes back into the cage, I guess. He's a very well-trained lion. He just kind of gets hit and then runs right back into the gate, and then the skeletons pop up again. The most damage happens during the skeleton part. Like, I was fairly alright at taking on the lion. I died to him a few times, but not because the lion was hard, but just because I lost so much health fighting the skeletons that, not even fighting, you're not fighting, you're just dodging them. But trying to do that bit, I would just lose fucking half my health, and then the lion would just finish me off. The second stage of the skeletons is that they'll throw them out of order. Ooh. The third stage, they all just throw them at the same time, and it fucked me over and I got hit. You take out the lion, and if you're like me, you put the controller down, and then they all pop up again. If I had 1 health bar during that, I would have screamed. I would have lost my fucking mind. That is such bullshit. You just put the controller down, they all spike you right. Oh my god.
Remember how I said second base?
The next 3 stages are set in the North Pole. Nothing really special happens here, except that I noticed that every level is basically just a model swap, more or less. There's always 3 to 4 enemy types. 2 of them can move. 1 is a ranged attack, and then there's 1 that just stands there and tries to do damage. With the North Pole level, it's a moving wall. There's no variation in any gameplay style for now. You just walk your way to victory, avoid all the enemies because they're all the same gameplay style, and that's it. That's all I can really talk about. I can't talk much about the intricacies of this fucking 2001 tie-in platformer. So remember that thing that I said about how there wasn't any change in gameplay? The next level tells me to go fuck myself. But it's the worst change in gameplay ever. Again, this is trying to knock off Crash Bandicoot, so they had a little vehicle section. It's a bobsled down a mountain for some reason, not really explained, and it's awful. It is terrible. There's this weird fake momentum system where they try to throw you against the wall when you go down the other side, kind of like, oh, you went down this one too fast, you go up against the wall. The problem is that you get stuck to it like it's fucking flypaper, and regardless of how hard you push the D-pad to the left and or right, it doesn't let you leave. You'll just get stuck to it for a long time, and then it'll just push you down by itself onto the next wall where you'll get stuck. But it doesn't do this consistently, so it's clear that there's trying to be momentum systems in place. They just did not know how to program them properly. Oh, also this game just learns how to play its fucking self. I put the controller down and this happened. I think I just need to stop touching the controller. That's not what are you doing, Shaggy? Dude! I have no... the controller is down. And then just when you think you have an understanding of how the controls work, this jump happens. It's the only jump in the whole level, and it is complete bullshit and just eats through any lives that you were saving up.
Oh my god!
How am I supposed to do this?
I think you just...
Oh my god. Can't.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We learned 2 things from this. 1, when you lose all your lives, you can just start from the beginning of the level again with 5 new lives in stock, so there's no threat to losing all your lives. We also learned that the X button slows you down, and that's how you're supposed to take that jump. I think Velma told us that at the beginning of the level. I didn't catch it, and the only way we were able to find this information out was because of a 2008 game guide about this game.
After the second checkpoint, slow down, steady your bobsled as though it'll be a jump. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Thank you, walkthrough from 2008! After that, we fight another boss, which is the virus riding a polar bear. Would you take a guess that he runs at you, and then there's a chance meter, and then you hit him, and then he dies? Oh my god, yeah, it's really fun, and really cool, and super awesome. Can you tell I'm getting bored of this game yet? The final set of stages we were able to get to were, like, the prehistoric era, which is in the movie, so thankfully we're actually fucking paying attention to what's going on there. They swapped us to Scooby again, and all that stuff I said about model swapping, gone. No more ranged characters, no more stationary characters, everything moves. It's all just characters that move around. They still don't really do any damage, and aren't a threat because they're really slow, and they still all die in one hit. The big issue now is that they're trying to have me do really tight platforming in a game where it doesn't have tight controls, and also every platform can eat you. And then I look at the clock, we've got maybe 20 seconds left, and then this happens. Frogger.
No, Frogger is actually pretty not terrible.
And the hour's up.
And we're done.
And we're done. So, Andrew, what'd you think of fucking Scooby-Doo recorded a bunch of the game audio twice over the video game?
I can't wait until we find out this is corrupted in like 25 minutes. I want to put him down.
You want to put him down?
I think he should be euthanized.
I don't... Yeah, Shaggy should be. Because the Scooby bits are the stupidly easiest thing ever.
No, they aren't!
Okay, that one level. But, like, all of his other ones we beat in, like, under 2 minutes. Fucking Shaggy's bullshit fucking bobsled adventure down the tube of hell. It doesn't tell you what buttons to push to slow down.
I think it does. I think you're just stupid.
Well, we're both stupid. You didn't see it either. The angle, like, the platforming is probably fine, but the angle is really bad. It's fucking, like, 3/4 up.
Why is it like that?
Why is it not behind my character? Because, like, I don't get a clear understanding of how to gauge a jump.
Listen, you play a Mario game, you understand where you are. You play Crash.
And again, it's behind him. It's behind Crash. Kind of. Well, no, it's a little bit lower, but Crash also just controls smoother. This just controls very, like, It feels like Shaggy stuffed a set of bricks down his fucking pants and he's being, like, thrown around with the Force. If the Force was, you know, had, like, twitch delay. The fucking constant ringing of my PDA. Like, bing, 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 bing.
Shaggy, if you eat pies, they taste good.
Okay, 2 feet. Bing, 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 bing. Don't eat these ones, though.
They're
Okay.
poison.
Bing, bing, bing. Don't get hit by the enemies and fall down big holes. Alright. Finds a different big hole. This hole's wide, so you can't walk around it. Yeah, like, it's just constantly ringing.
Spears hurt.
Yeah, don't run into the poison spears. Or there's, like, ones that are just, like, check-ups. You just bing, bing, bing. Oh, I know you're still looking for them. Just, good job, pal. What the fuck? I didn't need to know that.
We're all thinking of you, bud.
Yeah, it's like, thanks. I think this was bad. This was a really shitty time. No, this wasn't even made. This was... The movie hadn't come out yet, I don't think. October 1st, 2001. But when did the movie come out? Did it come out October 1st?
You guys missed the part where he scraped his balls and then started crying.
October 9th. This came out 8 days before the movie. Because this game was clearly in production before the film was done. Because there's bits of this movie... or bits of the movie that happen that aren't brought up in the game that are very important to the game.
This is so bad. I guess it is.
Yeah, you fucking heard it here first, folks. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase video game is actually what the movie's based off of. So, you want to keep playing?
Can you play as Fred? If you play as Fred, I'll keep playing.
I don't think you can play as Fred.
Fuck this game.